Hello friends, welcome to this morning Pilates practice for healthy hips, inner clarity and total well-being. We'll get started today lying down on our side. Reach both arms out in front, bend your knees and rest the side of your head on the mat. Allow yourself to soften, relax your face. On your next inhalation, glide your top palm forwards. Exhale, glide your palm across your arm, your chest. Reach your arm out behind you, turn your head towards the back of the space. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbow and return your hand the length of the body. Let's do this again, our clavicle slide. Inhale, we reach our arm out. Exhale, we glide our palm across our body, opening up the heart, stretching the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale to return. Let's do this once more. Allow your head to be heavier. Allow your hips to move freely. Feel the expansion across your heart. And return to our starting position. From here, you can bend your bottom elbow, creating a pillar to support your head. Place your top palm on your shoulder and begin to create some gentle circles with your elbow and your shoulder in one direction, breathing at your own tempo. Checking in with how your shoulder feels this morning, and let's swap the direction of our circles. Once more. Either staying where you are or coming to prop yourself up on your forearm, shoulder atop of your elbow. Knees are bent, hips aligned with your knees, shins parallel to the front of your mat. Float your top leg up to hip height. Inhale. Exhale, send your leg back, keep the knee bent. Inhale to bring your leg forwards. Exhale to send it back, and again, keep lifting up through the underside of your waist using the support of your obliques. The intention here is to keep the pelvis stable, and each time we send that leg back, we're contracting our glutes to help us stretch the front of our hip. Let's add on. On your next exhalation, send your leg back, lift and lower. Inhale to bring your leg forwards, lift and lower. So we're keeping the leg at hip height, we lift it a few centimeters and then we return it to hip height. Each time you lift that leg, think about engaging the outer seam of your thigh and your hip. Again, we're keeping the torso and the pelvis stable with the support of our core muscles. Continue to press firmly into your forearm and your palm to help you lift up and out of your shoulder girdle. You might be beginning to feel a little bit of heat in that top leg. Let's keep the leg back and find some pulses here. Continue to breathe, lifting and lowering. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your leg forwards and let's pulse it out, lifting and lowering. Continue to breathe. Feel the strength of your leg. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come into our bicycles. On your inhalation, bend your knee, extend your leg forwards. Exhale to glide your leg back. Inhale to bend and straighten. Exhale to extend behind. On the inhalation, we point the toes. Exhale to flex the foot twice more. Really activating the glutes every time you send that leg back. And let's swap the direction. Inhale to bring your leg forwards. Exhale to bend the knee, send the leg back 5 more rounds. We really want to stretch that hip and extend our leg as far back behind us as we can, activating the glutes and the thighs when the leg is straightened, and again lifting up through the underside of our waist. Let's go for 2 more rounds. Now extend your leg out, align with your spine, reach your top arm up, and let's find some small circles here with our leg, engaging your thigh and your outer hip, reaching your leg out towards the opposite side of the space, stabilizing the pelvis and the upper body. Well done. Gently release that leg, bend your knee, tap out your hip, offer yourself a gentle massage, and let's come up into our mermaid stretch. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to bend, inhale to rise, exhale lateral flexion, and again. Notice the deep opening for your side body. Gently release. And let's come to lie down on our other side as we re-perform this entire series. We'll begin with our clavicle slide. Head is on the mat, both arms extended out in front, resting one palm atop of the other, knees are bent. On your next inhalation, reach your top arm forwards. Exhale, glide your arm across your body, reach your arm out behind you. Inhale. Exhale, return your arm the length of the body. Let's go for 2 more rounds. Remember, your hips can sway here. Allow the rest of your body to be heavy as you breathe and move with fluidity. Now let's bend the bottom arm, supporting our head atop of our bicep. Bend the opposite arm, fingertips on your shoulder, and begin to trace some imaginary circles in the sky. Finding a full range of mobility with our shoulder. Once more in this direction. And swap the direction. Continue to breathe. Gently release. Let's come to rest atop of our forearm, shoulder atop of your elbow. 90-degree angles with your legs. Float your leg up to hip height. Inhale. On your exhalation, send your leg back. Inhale to bring it forwards. Exhale, engage your glutes, stretch your hip flexors. Inhale, return through center, and again. Lift up through the underside of your waist. Let's go for 2 more rounds. 1 more round. And let's add on our pulse. Exhale, send the leg back, lift and lower. Inhale, bring the leg forwards, lift and lower. So we're activating the outer seam of our thigh, our glutes, and our hip each time we lift and lower that leg, keeping everything else stable. Let's go for 2 more rounds. Final round. On your next exhalation, send your leg back, keep it there. Let's find our pulses. We lift and lower, lift and lower, breathing at your own tempo, turning on the core, engaging your outer glutes. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Bring your leg forwards and let's pulse it out. Lift and lower. Keep lengthening your spine, lengthening the back of your neck, releasing any tension out of the face and the jaw. Last 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let's find our bicycles. Keeping that top leg at hip height. Inhale to bend your knee, extend your leg forwards. Exhale to flex your foot, send the leg back. Inhale forwards, point the toes. Exhale backwards, flex the foot. And again, creating the biggest movements as we can, whilst keeping the pelvis and the torso stable. Each time you send that leg back, stretch your hips, engage your glutes, final round. And let's swap the direction. Flex the foot, bring the leg forwards. Point the toes, bend the knees, send the leg back. Inhale to bring the leg forwards. Exhale to send it back. Let's go for 2 more rounds. Align your leg with your spine, point your toes, reach your top arm skywards. Let's find our circles. Engaging your thigh, reaching your leg towards the opposite space. Feeling that activation. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Well done. Release your leg. Tap out your hip. Let's lift up and come into our mermaid stretch. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, side bend. Twice more. Roll the shoulders back. Let's come into a tabletop position on our forearms. Shoulders atop of elbows, pressing firmly into your fingertips and your palms. Let's come into some rainbows. Extend your left leg back, point your toes. Inhale. Exhale, lift your leg, guide it across to the right side of your mat. Inhale, guide it across to the left. Exhale, lift and lower to the right. Inhale, lift and lower to the left. So we're keeping the pelvis stable. We're using glute and hamstring strength to help move that leg. The core muscles are switched on. We're drawing our lower belly up towards the spine. Lengthening your leg as much as you can. Let's go for 2 more rounds. Final round in each direction. Rebend your knee. Let's take our rainbows with the right leg. Extend your leg, point your toes. Inhale. Exhale, lift and lower to the left. Inhale, lift and lower to the right. Again, we want to keep both hip bones squared towards the earth. Using glute strength to lift that leg. Thinking about lengthening your leg away from your body. Engaging your thigh muscles to keep your knees straight. Pointing your toes, maintaining that core integrity. Really being aware of how your body is moving through space. Noticing the rhythm of your breath. Continuing to stabilize your shoulders. Let's go for 2 more rounds. Final round. And gently release, rebend your knee, extend your arms, tuck your toes under. Let's press back into downward facing dog, finding a nice stretch for the backs of your legs, lengthen your spine. On your next inhalation, lift your left leg skywards, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee towards left wrist, left heel towards right wrist. Lower the pelvis down, point your back toes. Take a moment to stabilize the pelvis. If you'd like, you can come into a spinal extension here, shining your heart towards the sky. And when you're ready, hinge from the hips, allowing your chest to follow as you come into a gentle forward fold. Breathe. Offer yourself one more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Press up, tuck your back toes under, downward facing dog. Lengthen the back body. One breath here. Your inhalation, lift your right leg. Exhale, right knee to right wrist, coming into your expression of our pigeon stretch. Maybe you'd like to first come into our back bend, our spinal extension. If so, really thinking about drawing the abdomen towards the spine. This is going to support our lower back. Lengthen your spine and gently fold forwards. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's press up into our final down dog for this practice. Inhale in down dog. Exhale, lower your knees onto the earth, point your toes, child's pose. Work your way into a comfortable seated position of your choice. Maybe that's cross-legged or resting atop of your shins. Take a moment to lengthen the spine, Soften your shoulders. Rest your palms on your lap and close your eyes. Give yourself permission to attune to the rhythm of your breath as you reconnect with your inner peace, your inner tranquility. In addition to acknowledging the strength, the discipline, and the well-being that you cultivated on the mat today, you might like to use this opportunity to set an intention, one word, one feeling that is going to support you in moving through the rest of your day in a space of love and empowerment. Let us acknowledge this intention with one nourishing breath. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhalation, stretch your arms skywards, palms together. Exhale, guide your hands towards your heart. And again, inhale to rise. Exhale to anchor once more. Welcoming in clarity, love, and wellness into your experience. Guiding this in towards your heart center. Thank you so much for joining this Pilates practice. If you haven't already done so, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Your action really helps to support the continuation of free and accessible mindful movement practices. I look forward to connecting with you again soon.